Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Mic check. We good? Hope so.
You're good, and I'm rolling. You can start whenever you want to.
Okay. We're doing the webcast first. This is on Syndicaster. All right, time is 3:55. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thanks for logging on to WCBI.com. I'm meteorologist Jacob Dickey. On this Saturday, we are watching strong storms moving into the area this morning. By the afternoon, we should see the storms exit and perhaps have a few still left by noon, 1 p.m. But into the afternoon, then expecting to see a partly cloudy to mostly cloudy sky. Winds will be breezy today, and we'll see them variable this morning between 10 to 30 miles an hour. I think some spots could see gusts a little higher than that given the system coming on through, and temperatures should hold steady where we are now into the 70s out there. A high today will be 74 in Columbus, 73 in Starkville, and in West Point, 74 in DeKalb. We'll be breezy with storms into the Golden Triangle, much the same in West Alabama. We may hold on to the storms a little longer here as we go through the day. 73 in Vernon and in Soligent, 74 in Reform and in Aliceville. It could be more like 2, 3 o'clock before West Alabama clears out from the storms at the latest. And then, of course, into North Mississippi, 71 in Pontotoc, Water Valley, and Oxford at 70. I've got 72 in Tupelo, 70 in Boonville, and in Iuka. Now, as we look ahead here at Futurecast, notice this morning, 6 a.m. Things are overall looking fine here. We may very well have a few scattered showers and storms out here. The main event, though, starts closer to 8 a.m. We watch the core of what was the remnants of Olga slide on in, and that is what will produce the chance for strong storms here as that passes on by. But the afternoon then is looking pretty quiet out there. Notice we may sneak in some sunshine in a few spots before we get to tonight, seeing a mostly cloudy sky with some moisture still left, perhaps a little patchy fog Saturday night into Sunday morning. Now, the severe risk today is a level 1 risk for essentially our entire WCBI viewing area. It's a low risk, but tropical systems can be very finicky, and they can be challenging to really nail down the specifics. A little micro-scale incident, a small-scale incident is all we need to get perhaps a tornado or two in the area. Damaging winds, though, I think will be a big threat here. Gusty winds with saturated soils mean trees very well may fall. Of course, we're still seeing flooding threats across the region as we've had a lot of rain. I think that will continue with this next batch coming on in. Here's the latest at flood alerts this morning at 4 a.m. We are seeing flash flood watches across the area. Those continue into the early afternoon across our region. Now, taking a look here at future energy and lightning. We use the energy to determine more about storms, and the lightning as well to tell where the strongest storms are. Notice at 6 a.m., that core right there towards Jackson, that is the center of the remnants of Olga, and watch how that lifts on through. We may very well get a little energy here that can help to get some of those storms a little surface-based as we move into the morning hours, but definitely some gusty winds coming for us with that. Notice by the afternoon, the lightning is gone, and the energy is moving off into central Alabama, and we should clear things off for a quiet Saturday night. The other thing that is key here is our low-level winds. Notice how at 9 a.m. we really enhanced that low-level wind right over us here. That wind energy will, one, perhaps allow for some extra wind shear. That could produce that isolated tornado, but also, two, that wind energy may very well make it to the ground, and that's why we're concerned about some gusty winds as well as the core of the storm passes on by. It lifts out then into the afternoon and evening. We're looking at a quiet night ahead, still with some clouds, I think, hanging around in the area. In addition, then I do want to mention the wind gust here, maximum wind gust. Notice 6 a.m. we're seeing wind gusts 20 to 35 miles per hour across the region. Sustained winds will likely be between 15 to 25, and they increase as we head into the morning hours here. Look at some of these values we're seeing here. 40, 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts are possible with the core of that storm as it slides on through. So very breezy conditions. If we get wind gusts like this, that means trees will be seeing some trouble with the saturated soil, as we've said there. And the winds then lifting up by about noon, we start to push it out of our area. Still some breezy winds into the afternoon here, but they should fade off and taper away as we head into Saturday night, back to some more reasonable levels. In addition, all the rain we've had, we'll add another inch, maybe 2 inches locally in some spots as this batch comes on through, and that will make our storm totals between 4 and 5 inches for most areas, some spots seeing close to 6. Now, we dry things out then by Sunday into Monday and even into Tuesday, but another system is winding up off to our west. We'll have to watch out here. Here's the latest 7-day forecast. I've got the chance for storms on Wednesday as well as on Thursday. I think Thursday's storm, that's Halloween. That day will be one to watch, and we'll have to keep our eyes on the chance for some stronger storms yet again as we end the month of October.